Welcome back to N.Rajini Kiranmai YouTube channel. This video is going to explain you about the output devices, specifically hard copy output devices. So in this, we are going to discuss about printers and different types of printers, plotters and different types of plotters. Let us go into the topic. Hard copy output devices are going to produce a physical form of output. For example, if the content of the file that is present on the monitor, if you wanted to see it in a physical form, you can take a print of that file on a paper. And this paper is termed as hard copy. Whereas the file that is seen on the monitor is called as a soft copy. Now, printer is a device which takes text or graphical information that is obtained from the computer processor and prints it on a paper. And we can see in a market number of printers available. And these printers are in various size, speed, styles, and of course cost. And here we have presented the two different groups of printers. So we have classified them into two types: impact printers, non-impact printers. Under impact printers, we are going to explain about dot matrix, daisy wheel, a line printer. And under non-impact printers, we are going to project about inkjet printer, laser printer. Let us go to this. Impact printers are going to print the characters or text by striking an inked ribbon against the paper. So striking is done onto the paper, against the paper, where in between there will be a ribbon, where this ribbon is dripped in the ink. So these impact printers are of three types, that is dot matrix printer, daisy wheel printer, line printer. Let us see to the dot matrix printer. Dot matrix printer is going to print the characters and images as dots. And this printer has a print head that we call it as a hammer, which consists of pins representing the character or image. The print head prints by striking on ink-soaked cloth ribbon against the paper. Moving to the daisy wheel printer, in this printer, the characters are generated when the print header is going to rotate. And the print head which we are going to use over here is a circular wheel. This wheel is going to print a character when the wheel is rotated in such a way that the character to be printed is projected just in front of the printer ribbon. And moving to the line printer, the name itself specifies that the line printer is going to print a line, one type of line printed at a time. That means at a time only one line is printed, and as multiple lines are generated, then the character or the line of sentence will be visible. And line printers are high speed impact printers and widely used in data centers and of course in industrial environments. Let us move to the non-impact printers. As we said, when compared with impact printers, these non-impact printers are much quieter. Why? Because there is no need of striking the paper. In impact printers, the header has to strike the paper, and that is the reason why it produces a sound. Whereas in non-impact, they are quiet. Why? Because no printing header has to strike the paper. And the second point is they offer better print quality, and of course they print in a very faster way, and the ability to create the prints that contains sophisticated graphics, that is a high resolution picture also printed with a good quality in non-impact printers. It is either solid or liquid cartridge based ink is used here, which is either sprayed or dripped or electrostatically drawn onto the page. So here when you are observing, they are not going to strike the paper, and that is the reason why we call these printers as non-impact printers. And main types of these printers are inkjet printer, laser printer, thermal printer. Now here we are going to present two printers, that is inkjet printer. So in this inkjet printer, we use a print head which has a several tiny nozzles, where we are going to call these nozzles as jets. And these jets are going to spray the ink onto the paper, and thus that's how the characters or images are going to be printed on the paper. And these are going to produce from 100 to several hundred pages, and the cartridge has to be changed frequently. Moving to the laser printer, here the laser printers, when compared with inkjet, they are high speed and produce high quality text and graphics. And here we are going to use a laser beam, draws the document on the drum, which is coated with a photoconductive material. So here in the laser printer, we are going to use a drum, and this drum is going to be charged. When it is getting charged, it is going to rotate in a toner, where in the toner there will be a dry powder type of ink. This toner strikes to the charged image on the drum and transferred onto the piece of paper. So when you are observing in these two printers, there is no striking of head against the paper. So the characters are generated either by spraying or by dripping or by using electrostatically drawn onto the pages. Now let us move to the plotter. Plotter is also a printing device that is used to print vector graphics with a high print quality. Especially we are going to use these plotters to draw the maps in scientific applications, and even in CAD, that is computer aided designing, or even in CAM or CAE, that is computer aided engineering. Drum plotters are used to draw the graphics on the paper that is wrapped around a drum. So it is usually used with mainframes and mini computer systems, and the drum plotters work by rotating the drum back and forth to produce a vertical motion. So you can see the picture projected there to the right hand side. Flat bed plotters. The name itself specified that here the paper is spread on a flat rectangular surface of the plotter, and the pen is moved over it. And this flat bed plotters are less expensive and are used in many small computing systems. Thank you for watching.